200 years ago. We stood against an empire. And I want you all to turn around and take a look at what's behind you. That's Independence Hall. And Independence Hall is where this country declared its independence from an empire. Not nearly as evil as Putin's empire, but an empire nevertheless. We have a tradition in this country of standing up for what is right and just. And right behind you again is the Liberty Bell. And take a look at that Liberty Bell. And before there was a Liberty Bell, there was a patriot in the United States called Patrick Henry. And Patrick Henry said, "Give me liberty or give me death." And in Ukraine today, in Maidan, when people stand up and say, "Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava," and Smert Vorohan, they're accused of being fascists. And that is a double standard, because the same cry for freedom that existed in this country 200 years ago exists in Ukraine today. And Patrick Henry wasn't a fascist, and nobody in Ukraine is a fascist. All we want is Svoboda for Ukraina, Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava. Now, I ask you and everybody else here, what can we do to help Ukraine? I'm not sure anybody here is going to volunteer to serve in the armed forces, but here's something you can do. The oligarchs from Russia have escaped into this country. Next time you see a Lukoil station, don't you dare buy any gasoline from Lukoil. Even if you run out of gas and you have to walk a mile to the next station, don't you dare go to Lukoil. No more Lukoil. And one more thing, more oligarchs. Guess who owns the Brooklyn Nets of the National Basketball Association? A friend of Putin's, an oligarch from Russia. You know what? I don't think there's anybody here who's an NBA fan of the Brooklyn Nets. But if you are, sell your season tickets. Tell your friends in Brooklyn to sell their season tickets. And don't ever, ever go watch a Brooklyn Nets game. Because the only thing these people understand is their wallet and their pocketbook. Slava Ukraini!